Something spooky has arrived to your doorstep. What's inside the new horror pack? Those unfamiliar with the horror pack, every single month delivers to you a selection of not one, not two, not three, but 4 horror DVDs / horror Blu-rays, depending on what format you use, and it'll deliver it right to your door. As easy as that. This is, I believe, the July bag, seeing as we are now wrapping up July, making our entryway into August. It's going to be Halloween before we know it, and I am super excited. You probably already know that by now. Big fan of Halloween. Looking forward to getting that going. But I guess we shouldn't rush along the year so far. Thus far, we're going to go ahead and get this opened up and find out what would have been inside the July horror pack. And don't worry, fellow members of the mob. I'll put in the information below the link where you can subscribe to the horror pack. Now, I'm going to do what I normally do best. I'm going to pull out one movie. We're going to look at it, digest it, talk about it a little bit. And if you've seen any of the movies deeply rooted inside this bag, let me know down below what you guys think of the movies themselves. Okay, so let's pull out the first title. I want to make sure I got a good... Let's get that. Don't want anything in the way of us getting these movies out. Let's grab the first movie. And that first movie being The Hollow. Nature has a dark side. Let's flip around to the back here. This was released, by the way, I can get this out of the way right away, 2015 with a running time of 97 minutes. That's usually what we do after the fact. When a London-based conservationalist is sent to Ireland with his wife and infant child to survey the area of a forest believed to be hallowed ground by superstitious locals, his actions unwittingly disturb, of course they do, a horde of demonic creatures who prey upon the lost alone and... that's actually a period right there. Prey upon the lost. I thought that was actually a comma. Alone and deep within the darkness of the remote wilderness, he must now fight back to protect his family against the ancient forces. Against the ancient forces' relentless attacks. God, I'm going to have to get my eyes cleaned there. Starring Joseph Mall from The Awakening and Game of Thrones and Bohana Navakovic, who was also in Devil and Drag Me to Hell. I wonder what she's the main character? The Hollow marks an acclaimed visual stylist Corin Hardy's feature directorial debut. Hardy displays a technical elegance and sophisticated approach to the macabre in this modern and disquieting horror fable. This has a lot of commas, apostrophes, and periods, not to mention words that I would not normally use. Disquieting. It's right there. It's disquieting. Special features include surviving the fairy tale, The Making of the Hollow, director's storyboards, the Book of Invasion's original illustrations, director's sketchbook, Corey Hardy's original concept sketches, and creature concepts. Seems like a winner to me. Up at the top it actually says, it's scary and gorgeous, one of the most visually engaging and starkly terrifying monster movies in recent memory. There you go. The Hollow. Never even heard of it. Have you? Let me know down below. Moving on to the next one. To the next movie. I was going to say, is that another Danny Trejo movie? He's kind of the equivalent of Nicolas Cage when it comes to all the many movies that he produces or is in movie-wise. Danny Trejo and Jake Busey star in The Dead Again in Tombstone. On the back here. No one gets to rest in peace. The devil's outlaw and reluctant servant, Guerrero, played by Danny Trejo of Machete, returns from the dead again in this action-packed western, which promises to be one hell of a ride. Guerrero is forced to protect a stolen relic from getting into the hands of Jackson Boomer, played by Jake Busey of Starship Troopers, and his gang of soldiers. But Jackson will stop at nothing to raise his comrades from the dead and bring the wrath of hell upon Earth. I guess this is a sequel. Guerrero must use all his dark powers in order to defeat Jackson and find redemption, or die again trying. Never even heard of it, and I'm guessing by the name of the title, Dead Again in Tombstone, it's a sequel? I don't know. It seems like it's a sequel, especially for the read-up. It seems most definitely like a sequel. Bonus features include the making of Dead Again in Tombstone, Danny Trejo as Guerrero, deleted shots montage, feature commentary with director Rael Rain, and more. Did we look at the time? What is the time? The release date, if I can find it here, is 2017. Runtime is, I don't know. It's probably somewhere in this very, 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 did I also say very small print? I don't see it anywhere on here. I'm sure it's here somewhere, and I can't see for looking. Dead Again in Tombstone. Never heard of it. Have you heard of it? Let me know down below in the comments section. Moving along, we also have, there we go, live stream. The Horror Pack Limited Edition Blu-ray. Michelle. Wow, that's quite the last name. Ian Tuano? I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. The read-up, though, says every day, loving fans watch Scott Adkinson, Gunnar Willis play games online. After a lifetime of failures and false starts, streaming games is the only thing he's good at. A mysterious horror game is sent to him by an anonymous fan. At first, he thinks the game is low-quality indie title, but when his followers start dying one by one, he soon realizes that the game is far more sinister. Now, Scott must be forced to go through the 9 levels of video game hell, each level representing a different horror game niche. In order to walk away alive, he might just cost him his fans and his soul. Release date on this is 2018, with a running time of quite short at 70 minutes. Special features include audio commentary, boundary break, live stream behind the scenes, clown makeup effects featurette. I wonder why there would be clown makeups. But there's also the blooper reel and trailer. This is also the Horror Pack exclusive. And last, but certainly most not least, well, I guess it is least, we also have The Mind's Eye from the director of Almost Human, the Best Scanners sequel we never got. On the back, it says horror fans would be fools not to fall in love with it. Zach Connors and Rachel Meadows were born with incredible psychokinetic capabilities. When word of their supernatural talent gets out, they find themselves the prisoners of Michael Slovak, a deranged doctor intent on harvesting their powers. After daring escape, they must flee from their sinister institution, but the corrupt doctor will stop at nothing to track them down, so he may continue to siphon their gifts for his own use. The Mind's Eye is a mind-bogglingly, that's actually a word, gory film that has heart, soul, and suspense, but is above all unbelievable fun to watch. That says Modern Horrors. Special features include a look into the Eye of Madness featurette, commentary featuring writer-director Joe Bagos, producer commentary featuring Joe Bagos and Josh Ethier, Graham Skipper, and Graham Skipper, and Zach Zeman. And once again, this is 87 minutes, re-released 2018. There you go. To be honest, I'm going to level with you, just between you and me and the other 7 people in this room. I've never seen any of these movies, so assistance would certainly be greatly appreciated. Let me know down below in the comments section if you've seen any of these movies, and let me know what you guys think of them. In this box, this bag of Horror Pack, we got the monster titles, The Mind's Eye, Live Stream, Dead Again in Tombstone, and The Hollow. Just between you and me and these 6 people in the room, because the one person is left to go to a bathroom break. This is probably not the time or the place to do that. Just between you and me, I'm actually the most excited to watch The Hollow. But if you've seen any one of these movies, let me know down below in the comments section. If you also want to be getting on board the horror train, you can subscribe to the Horror Pack. Went for a dramatic pause there. Subscribe to the Horror Pack, and every single month you can get a selection of horror Blu-rays and or DVDs delivered right to your door. Why not? You could have both delivered to your door. I'm sure, though, they are the same titles. The fact that I don't subscribe to both media formats, I really couldn't tell you that. But if you guys are interested in subscribing, like I said, the link will be down below in the video description. Speaking of subscribing, a shameful plug for this channel. If you are new to this channel or longtime viewers, just never gone around to it, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below. And while you're at it, move on over to Mrs. Carruthers, who's right next door, and hit that bell notification. It'll guarantee you that for the most part, when new videos are coming onto this channel, you'll never miss out. And certainly stay tuned, my friends and members of the mob. We're going to have a whole bunch of new videos coming onto this channel, so stay tuned for that. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.